All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look. We know we did the first one here, and that was kind of a big number. Then we got our numbers and we reduced down. What we're going to have to do with this one is our big rule with dividing radicals is we cannot have a radical on the bottom. Nuh-uh. We cannot have that. So the way we can get out of that is we just have to multiply it by itself. And then what we're going to do is like divide. You'll see how this works. What we're doing is we're kind of like setting it up to just break it down again. So in order to do this, what the rule is if you have a radical on the bottom, you have to multiply both the top and the bottom by whatever the bottom is. Okay, so let's do this. Multiply by radical 25. Follow along with me at home. And then we multiply only by the radical here. So multiply by radical 3. Because we don't, or excuse me, by radical 25. Whatever you do to the bottom, you also have to do to the top. I'm going to give you a sec. So now on the bottom, 25 times 25, that's a radical 625. On the top, the outside number we don't touch, so it's still a 2. And then 3 times 25, radical 75. Not too bad, right? Right, Murphy. All right. Now, because this is still a radical on the bottom, we have to break that down. I'm going to pop a new color on here. The purple is one of my favorites. 625, I don't even need to think about it to break it down because I know it's 25 times 25. Up 25. Bust it out to the outside. So now I automatically know on the bottom is just a 25. Not a radical 25 because we busted it out of jail. On the top now, we have to break down that 75, and we could do that into what? 25 and 3, which I knew from here. And then 25 is going to be 5 and 5. Bust that to the outside. Now on the outside here, I have 2 times 5, so I'm going to put a 10 because I busted that 5 out, remember? Yeah. Anything left on the inside? It's this little 3 over here. Now, what we can do is we could leave it here, but you know that we're professionals. We have to break this down. So that's all the math part of it. Now we need to break down this fraction. You're ignoring this radical when you're breaking it down. You're not even thinking about that, okay? Because you're just breaking down the escaped numbers, the outside of jail numbers, which is 10 over 25. What in the world's a bell doing in the middle of the day? All right, 10 over 25. So I know if I'm just going to write, I'm just going to use a little scratch pad down here. 10 over 25. I know 5 can go into both of them, right? So if I divide by 5, then that's 2 over 5, 2/5. So look at this. This 10 turns into a 2. Radical 3 doesn't change. This 25 turns into a 5. That's it. That's all you got to do. Not so bad. All right, let's do the next one.